No. Hey guys, welcome back. We're finally on to it. The next session. There has been a couple side quest sessions. So to give a bit of context, there has been a lot of behind the scene RP sessions or DMs in this case, which there has been a lot of that been going on. But most of it is just a bit inappropriate details that you don't really want to know. And yes, if you end up being an adult, you already know what it is. Um, and when it comes down to Drax's side video, that'll probably be popping up tomorrow. Who knows? I might have to go through it. But when it comes down to it, so if I remember correctly, in the last session, Arthur and Alistair ended up heading towards docks. Well, Arthur did end up meeting up with Jericho, who happens to be alive and is pretty much pretty healthy. But he ended up revealing that he ended up becoming a Warquark, which is a bit rare. No, on a couple things. But I'll end up having I'll end up having Alistair uh, help explain that part for me because I need to drink some water.
Okay, we're recanting the mission.
Yeah.
Okay. We went, they got on after meeting, after Arthur met up with Jericho. They waited till sundown with Alistair joining them, going to an island that was mentioned by Jericho having exploded, set on fire, causing him to lose a finger in the process. Um, this was like 2-3 miles off the coast. I mean the shore, coastline. There we go, coastline. Sorry. Um, they were able to sneak on to the island, no problems. The where Jericho dispatched the one vampire guard, and they descended down a flight of stairs in said shed.
Which again is an old shed. It's pretty small, but when it comes down to doing so,
Rooney, you want me to just finish it real quick for you?
yeah.
Okay, just drink your water. They descended down the stairs where they found 5 of the missing persons they've been searching for, ranging from elf to tiefling to were creature that were reported missing, completely desecrated, limbs missing, to being drained of blood. There were 4 coffins in the center of the room with pentagram sigils carved into them. Various body parts and in an alchemy table in the room as well. Alistair ended up taking the bodies down and helping Arthur identify and confirm the missing persons. After they were able to identify everyone, they Alistair took 4 silver stakes and out of his bag, and Arthur proceeded to with his help, nailed each of the four coffins shut. Alistair would go over to the alchemy table and find some notes, which were in Draconic. So, and with that, no one could read. No one there could read them. So they decided to bail, and there happened to be an oil barrel that Alistair Eldridge blasted to send that place to hell and back. I mean, and then we came back to the docks, and that was pretty much it. At least that's my Cliff Note version.
Uh, when it comes down to that, Arthur, Jericho, and Alistair did end up coming back to the dock, as Jericho ended up deciding to stay back at the boat, as Arthur decided to head home to check in on Alex, checking her in, as he does end up staying up um, for the for the remainder of the night. Kind of thinking to himself on what else to do before he would end up deciding to turn in before he decides to speak with anyone. I also end up heading back home, and to be quite frank, it is a bit of a moment where he had a pretty good peaceful moment for a good while. And here we go again. The map is not working.
You yased too hard, Rune.
Yeah. Now,
You jinxed.
it has been doing this before with our DRM, so
She got it working, and she got too excited, so I just said nope.
yeah. So
Oh, the map's there.
yeah, the map's there because I haven't moved it. But whenever I try to load up like character tokens and whatnot, that's not loading up. So,
Mm.
but yeah, but it'll end up being till the next day. I'll end up starting off with Alistair, since he would end up waking up first. And which again, when it comes down to it, so you did uh, re- reminded me that you wanted to go to Alex's place, right?
The gym. The
The gym.
Everyone to meet up at the gym to confront Willow. It just to where she has no choice but it's like A, get Cypher off her ass, to where everyone has to be a respectful adult. I know, Rich, coming from my character, especially in that situation, where nothing horny, where everything's just straight up, just straight and narrow, and maybe you get Draxon to into a sparring match or something
Yeah.
as a way of introducing him to get something physical to get him introduced to the town, at least to the team hunters.
Yes, but he did end up wanting to join the
Mm-hmm.
hunting on
The
that.
hunting party.
Yeah. So yeah, we can role play it out if you want to, but I would end up asking up to you. Would you end up heading over to Alex's place to check in on her?
I would after I grabbed Drexen
Okay.
from the
But
lodge.
yeah, what she would I would might as well end up moving it over to that. Nope, nope. It's Spain. It's Spain 7. So it looks like it's gonna be theater of mine for the time being. Albert.
I knew we should have used Tailspire. I'm
I
picturing.
know. But wait, I'm sound to it. But I'm still working on the maps for Tailspire. And look who's
Fucking
here.
here. I'm fucking here. What going on?
We just started. We're just started.
Disclaimer: horniness, blame it on ride. Anyways.
Um, you can do. You can actually blame Cipher if anything goes down because my character has come full circle. Now leave me alone in that department.
Oh, so you just went in a circle jerk? Is that what you need?
No. Okay, spoilers then. Um, Alistair proposed to Aaron in front of his
Oh, nice,
grandfather.
nice.
It was actually
Anyways.
recent. Yeah. Okay, listen here. Just because you enjoyed a brew doesn't mean anything. Now sit that ass down.
Hey, shut the fuck up. It was just
Well, again, when it comes down to it, um, now let's see if it's gonna be theater mine as of right now for the time being, since Albert is being a cunt.
fair enough.
Yeah, so I
So's
guess.
Ivan.
Shush. So, Alistair, so you do wake up. Kind of slowly open your eyes. Have seen the sunlight in your eyes. Uh, you do feel a little bit stiff. As you do end up seeing, as you end up turning your head towards the right, you end up seeing Aaron asleep peacefully for a bit. So, so how would he end up going out about his day? As he would end up meeting up with Draxon at the hunting lodge.
Very simply, sliding out of bed, gathering
Limping.
clothes, and getting in the shower. Not going there, but yes.
I fucking know you. I know you.
Hush, behave. So
Oh,
anyway,
come on. There's always time for hog tying. Anyways.
it
Man, can't believe this. I don't blame him at all, though. Hopefully, it didn't keep Grandpa too long. After showering and getting dressed, he would head down the steps and check if his grandfather was still on the recliner.
yeah. You do see Ant. Ant. I'm just gonna say Ant for the time being because it's gonna be easier on anybody who can't pronounce his name.
At Fendor.
Infantor. Um, Infantor is currently still on the recliner, but he's actually reading a book, and surprisingly enough, he has a cup of coffee.
Alistair grabs his keys and phone wallet and smiles. He goes up to his grandpa, kisses him on the forehead. Good to see you up and about.
So I'm an early bird.
Well, Mama was too. Now I know where she got it from. You take care, you hear?
Yeah, just gonna be staying put regardless.
Yeah, when I get back, we can go register your firearms, okay?
Alright.
I promise. I promise. Eddie heads out the door,
Alright.
making his way down to the lodge.
As that happens, we're gonna cut back to the lodge. Draxon.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that got me off guard. Uh, Draxon, as you pretty much, even though you're laying down on the bed, probably on your side, you kind of hear like the usual bickering of a teen and a kid, kind of just arguing about blue popsicles and a lot of other words that you're not used to hearing specifically. So you would end up getting sit up from the bed. Uh, as you would end up kind of just stretch your arms out, kind of popping your step um, joints before you get up.
Okay.
So what does Draxon do?
I'm gonna take 10 minutes and put on my armor to get myself ready for this hunt.
Alrighty. As you end up doing that, Alistair, but you do make it at the front of the lodge. You know, the usual as you step inside, and you do end up hearing the bickerings of Alyssa and Adrian arguing about blue candy or caramel apples, as you do get a bad feeling that Alyssa might end up blowing up the place again.
Alistair would go to their room, knock, knock on the door once before opening it, and drawing his pistol, and not pointing at them, but motioning out the door to Alyssa. If you're gonna blow up, wrong voice. If you're gonna blow up, get the hell out of the lodge. And Adrian, stop antagonizing your sister. Come on now, get.
Alyssa would end up kind of just grumbling to herself as she just goes up ahead and steps out of the lodge once she's out of the room. Adrian, come on.
No, I don't wanna. You're being a bully again. I'm telling Daddy.
I swear he's spoiling you a bit too much. When he's getting you to act like this.
It's fine. I got this. Alistair picks up Adrian by his shirt collar and carries him outside, and then just hauls off and throws him. Take a flight, kid. It might do you some good to spread your wings a bit. Normally I'll let you do the honors, but well, he's been pissing too many people off lately. And plus it felt good.
Hmm. Again, with that, they leave. So, I'll let you guys roleplay this out.
Alistair waits patiently at the front of the lodge, waiting for Draxon to come out of his room, hearing the heavy clanks of armor being put together.
So you would see Draxon come out, and as he's stepping out, you see him just throw up his hood, and he looks at you, and he goes, "Well, it's good to see you already. Is it time?"
Good. We weren't exactly hunting tonight, at least this early in the day. We were going to wait till nighttime because we have, well, places we need to go for missing the search for missing persons. Damn, I lost the voice again. But I was going to have you meet the actual team today. And I don't know what you'd call it in your time, but do you know what a gymnasium is? Or training grounds, if you will.
Training grounds, yes. And he kind of cocks his head to the side, and he goes, "What in the seven hells is a gymnasium?"
Um, um, Alistair thinks in the back of his starts looking for the roads. Oh yes. It's a building that's the equivalent to what you call training grounds back in your day. A
Why not
place
train
where
in a courtyard or a field? Never mind. This time period messes with my head. Lead the way.
yeah, sure. Um, you won't be needing your armor or weapons for this. It's more mobility and just overall get to know the people around you. But maybe Alex and Arthur will be there as well. Oh boy.
I'd rather wear it just in case we come across anything that is not so friendly. And besides, if I aim to train, I'd rather be wearing my armor and have my weapon to actually train.
All right. Would he see? Would Alistair be able to see his weapon?
Oh yeah, it's
Okay.
on his back.
I didn't know if it was one of those summon things or not. Just
No, 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 no.
okay. With that being said, Alistair would eye the great sword. Wow, how would you? You know what? It's just a miracle you made it here with that thing. Ugh. Any normal police officer or law enforcement of any kind would have a fucking heart attack seeing you with that thing. Yes, right this way. Yeah. Alistair does not know what to fucking say. It's just, mm. As they head down a little bit of ways, they finally make the.
I thought you were gonna hit Arthur's and.
Oh yeah, my bad. I got sidetracked. Thank you, DM. Take it away.
Alrighty. So, as both you and Draxon head out of the lodge, making your way down towards Alex's place, while that's going on, we're gonna cut back to Arthur in that moment. So, how would Arthur be doing? Since it did end up being the early morning.
Early morning, it's just mostly just go from waking up to drinking coffee and then just looking at his pin board of everything he has so far.
But I'll give you forget Alex would end up be limping around with her clutch, and she would end up making some food during that time. But the only thing that I would end up mentioning as well, since you're there with her, she does have that bit of conflicted look across her face, but at the same time, she does look a bit pissed.
Everything all right? I see you're a bit on the tease side.
So I'm still upset about Aaron not being truthful about my brother being alive.
Mm. Well, it's not that much of a trouble, honestly.
What you don't really understand. The last I ever heard from Jericho was when he ended up went off and fight a goddamn war. And he never came back. And
Well,
I'm
he's back now.
worried. Look, you don't get the point.
I don't think I will, because honestly, I never really had someone to come back to. Never had someone here to wait for me, so never had someone, nor had I had to wait for anyone. I've kind of been here and there, but nothing,
S-
you know.
So you never even had a chance to settle down.
No, it's been pretty much the moment I ended up leaving service. The first thing I did was become a private investigator because I can't live without it, honestly. I can't stop doing work. I understand that mindset of working consistently and it being something deep within you that wants you to keep pushing, keep going, despite clearly you shouldn't, because, because of that, my knee ended up being such a problem I could barely run. Uh, back at my office, if it wasn't for the knee brace I was wearing around when I got here under my pants, I normally walked with a cane because I couldn't stand well. I couldn't walk well. I couldn't be myself. And then that ointment came by, and I just suddenly felt refreshed, and I can walk again. I can run again. I'm not even wearing the knee brace anymore. I feel fine. And it reminds me of being in the military and being thrown out of it because of the injury I had. That is something I don't expect you to also understand how that feels. Where because of an injury, you're no longer able to be standing there next to people you swore you'd die with. But then this injury, I survived. Friends that I expected to get out of there with are dead, and I'm the only one that made it out. The only one. And having that on my mind, knowing I was the cause of death for several of them because of my own damn ideal of wanting to help people, ended up being the exact same thing that made me go into this job. And now here I am. And I'm a private investigator that have been doing it for a couple months at least. And I've been doing well. I've caught several murderers. I've solved some fraud and all that. Solved a couple of mysteries that happen around. I've been around. I've been doing my job. But
Then I came along.
yeah, it's a very it's a feeling I haven't had ever really. I don't think many of us in service ever expect. You hear a lot about things that happen in the military if you end up going in there with someone that close to you. So a lot of people end up going to the military, try not to have that mind of trying to spark a relationship in some way, like that type, unlike friendships, in other words. And most of us end up hating each other for the vast majority of our lives. And then when we enter combat, we end up becoming friends and close because the one person you don't expect to save your life ends up being the one that brings you out of hell. Right now, I owe my life to a racist piece of shit that dragged my ass out of fucking hell. A place where I left 15 of my friends dead, and I saw them die. I almost joined them, but then that man saved my life, got me out of there, and got me back to base. I was then temporarily patched up and then sent to a hospital. The moment I got out of the hospital, I ignored the tips of my doctors telling me to rest, which is why I had that problem with the knee, which is why I have been on your case for you getting rest, because I know the problems that can arise if you don't give yourself the damn rest. That's why I've also been so damn on you, because I've never had someone this close to me before. Last time I had similar moment was back in high school in the 10th grade. And she ended up going with the jock who later got arrested for meth. But that's beyond the point. I ended up catching him, by the way. Um, Now my routine is just mostly just being what I do with this job. It's just I wake up, drink coffee, and then gather my notes. But that's only ever happening with me in my brain if I have a job, a task in hand, a reason to do this. And now not only do I have a monetary reason to do this, it's my job now, but I now have a personal reason to do this. Well, I'm not thinking about the money that I could be earning by doing this job. Think about you. Think about anything really that could help me protect you and ensure you stay safe. And I also understand you wanted to become a private investigator again. I'm going to do everything in my power to make you get to do that again. But I can't do that, and you can't do that if you don't rest and stay calm. And I can't do that if I don't figure out what the hell's going on. And I stay myself calm and focus on you.
Three or 4 years ago, during the time when Jericho was, well, in the military, I I wanted to die.
Hmm.
I I was depressed. All right, it's the stress of not being able to know anything about the only family that the actual family, despite Alistair and Aaron. I do see them as brothers. I do. It's just I ended up being shot twice in the chest near my heart, and one right in the back of my neck. How I survived, but I kept going through it. I kept on risking my life just to rescue a kidnapped child, even though I was still learning. It reminded me back then when, for the first time, when I was this is way before Alistair was taken in. I was kidnapped, being used as ransom. Lo and behold, my brother and Aaron's father came in, guns blazing. That was 11 years. 11 years old. And I saw that, and one thought I ended up running through my head was, I want to be just like that. Helping people. I knew the rest when, during that one moment when I was risking my knife, just try to help you and Alistair out to try to get information, and I knew the risk, and I took it. Yes, it resulted in me being thrown about 30 feet across and against a building, but it sure as hell was fucking worth it. The only thing I do end up regretting is that if I end up dying right then and there, I wouldn't be able to say how much I do care about Alice to everybody else, but surprisingly enough, I do care about you as well. Because I do hate staying put. It's a bad habit as it is. But since I'm still gonna have to rest, I'm not gonna disobey anything that you're gonna tell me to do, because I'm gonna be faithful to you as much as possible. So, just please stay safe. And try to come back in one piece.
I will. The one who needs to come back in one piece is you. So sit the fuck down, woman. Well, you ain't getting anything tonight. All right? Sit down.
She's gonna roll her eyes. And she has that slight smile on her face as she walks to the couch and sits down.
When
And
she when
right,
she when
what?
she walks by, just give her like a spank just to make her just walk. It's like, go on, go on. All right. I want to make sure that everything stays fine. What?
With that,
Yeah.
I'll do it
Alistair
again.
knocks on the door.
And no, I accidentally muted myself.
Huh?
As she makes her way into the living room and sits down, right at that moment, you'll hear a knock on the door.
I'll get the door. And I just, while sipping my coffee, just walk over to the door, open it slightly. Yes. Oh, it's you.
Yes.
Just take a sip while looking at him.
I'm not here to start shit.
Mm-hmm.
I came to check on Alex and then get you and come grab you.
Why
That's
are you
it.
here to grab me?
Again? Hey, do you want to meet the hunters as well?
I guess. I
It's
guess.
it's your job to know who's going to be by your side.
Not really.
Fine, I'll take care of that measure. But I do need to inform Alex about something.
I'm in the living room, you know.
I just pull the whole
Cons-
door open and just get out of the way. It's like, all right, come in. Come in.
Alistair goes over to Alex. Well, grandfather settled in nicely. I was able to break the bindings on him fully now.
Yeah, no, Aaron did end up calling me about that.
Whoop-de-doo, Basil. Did that solve anything?
Actually, it did.
The hell did it solve?
No one's
Grant?
controlling. No one's controlling my patron now.
Whoop-de-doo.
And furthermore, he whispers in Alex's ear. Alistair whispers in Alex's ear. Last night I proposed to Aaron. Don't be too pissed off at me, will you?
She'll jab her elbow into your gut.
Do I need to get a brick?
No, I'm the. You don't need to get her a brick. I'm the one who enchanted her boot to hold so many damn bricks.
Do I need to get a brick?
If you end up wanting to smack it across his head, please do.
Alright, I'm gonna go get a brick.
Alistair would actually, with that, his gun would summon into his hand, would be conjured into his hand, as the rifle on his back would begin to glow as well, fusing, and one distinctly of ice and one distinctly of fire as they begin to meld, the weapons melding together into a slightly longer form of a pistol, but remaining the same design of said pistol.
I had an idea. My inner chaos is starting to come out.
I know, and don't even get me started, Elon.
I'm gonna arrive with a brick, raise it over my head, and then flick him on the nose with my other hand.
Roll to hit as I'm shifting.
Just flicking you. It's not even a strike. I'm just going. I'm not hitting you with anything. I'm just going flick on the nose. Just
With the flick, as you withdraw your hand, Alistair grabs your hand and just twists it, making it pop.
Mm.
ow, motherfucker! You can't even take a damn joke. I just flick you on the nose and I dislocate your fucking ankle.
Well, I didn't know you've never seen like the joking type. I'm sorry.
I'm from the city, you dumbass.
Your
Again,
actions just watch as all this unfold. Like, what in the fuck am I even doing here at this moment?
I'm just gonna like rip my hand away and just pop it back into place. She's like, ah, damn, crazy bastard.
again, you can blame her for teaching me that.
I'm a whack you for real this time, motherfucker.
Yeah, well, whatever. Don't fight in my house.
Alright, alright.
We can take
I'll walk
we
over to
can take
Alex and I give her a kiss on the cheek while also like stepping on her foot. Because I can pop in my wrist.
Alistair doesn't feel a thing.
I know, you're shifting.
And Alistair would tilt his would beckon would walk out of the room beckoning for both Arthur and Draxon to follow him.
I'll be right back. Alright?
All
No,
right.
not
Anything,
you, you
Deb?
dumbass. I'm going with. Why would I tell you I'm going with you? Why would I tell you I'd be back?
I
You're
thought
going
you
to
were
be.
going to go over. Because you said you were going over to her to give her a kiss.
Yeah, and who do you think I'm speaking to?
I would certainly hope not me.
No, when it comes down to it, Arthur, if you please just get along from. Yes, I know he's a little shit sometimes, but I will let him drive my Cadillac.
Alright. I'll be back. I'll see if I can stop by like a pharmacy or something and get you some medicine to help with your leg.
Just don't go to the nurse's office, because she would end up giving you the wrong shit.
Don't worry, I know what I'm looking for.
Alright. I'll be here.
Just gives her a kiss on the cheek and then just walks over to the others. And then just sighs. All right, let's go. I know where I gotta go.
Well,
Draxon's just thinking to himself and just mumbles, "Why did the bells have to ring?"
Bro. Calm down, Comic-Con cosplayer.
What in the seven hells is a Comic Con?
he does look. He does look like one of those characters from the Strauss video game, don't he?
Yeah, he does.
At least we can agree on something.
Yeah.
What is a video game?
Probably one that got crushed by a giant.
Uh-huh. I think. Imagine the plot of the game just waking up this place within time.
Yeah, probably have to fight a soul of fire, some shit, and then get squashed or cut and stabbed. Or probably everything.
Die repeatedly, then be brought back,
Yeah,
only to end it all in the
just a
flames.
message. Just a message of you died just being on the screen.
Okay, if you're gonna end up continuing to have that conversation about video games, just go on.
Draxon just looks like that kid that doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like, Mom, the adults are fighting again.
with that, as they walk by, you hear little Adrian following Alyssa. Did you get that new video game, Daddy? That we asked Daddy to
Jesus
get?
Christ. Anyways, I need to go to New
No, it's
Orleans.
another joke. It's another joke. Just give me
Shit.
this. And Alyssa would turn around and hold up this game, Demon Souls,
Demon
with
Soul.
a picture that looked almost identical to Braxton on the front of it.
This video
And
is
then
brought to you by FromSoft.
No, it is not.
Adrian would look. Adrian would, at the corner of his eye, look up at the video case, and then look at Draxon. Wait, what?
Anyways, I
When
need
did
to get to.
video
I need to
games
get.
come to life?
Shut up! We're not talking about this anymore.
You wanted fucking chaos. I'm giving it to you, fucker.
No. We
This
gotta move on. We gotta move on.
this video is gonna get copyright struck by fucking Namco. No, enough.
We're fucked.
Abort.
Stop.
On a scale of 1 to 10, my friends were fucked.
Activate DEFCON. Anyways,
Yeah, no, we gotta move on.
well, I need to get to Columbus. So I need to get to Columbus and New Orleans. So I would like to first start making my way to Columbus. So I'm gonna get a taxi and get over there.
Actually, I can take Aaron's car.
And be right back. My brother's DoorDash is about to get here.
Since they pretty much just passed, and it's like Al staring at Aaron's house, he'd quickly go in and get the keys and leave it and send a text to Aaron. Borrow the car. Be back home as soon as I can. As after he grabbed the keys.
We're gonna cut back to Cypher. I don't know if Sass is there. Oh, Sassy Lord.
I'm here.
Alrighty. as during the time with what's going on with Alistair, Arthur, and Draxon, you've been sitting in the living room with Willow, and she pretty much tells you everything from the get-go, and she even revealed about Noah, and that she knew that he was there the entire time in the town. But when it comes down to it, with your passive insight, with that alone, you can tell that she's actually being truthful about everything, about what has been going on, and what about her relation with Noah. And she pretty much does look away from you, a bit of ashamed of the fact that she did get all this information from you. And as she ends up doing that, she'll slowly stand up and she'll kind of mumble, still loud enough for you to hear, um, to understand. If you want to leave, I'm not going to stop you. And she'll slowly turn around and makes her way towards the staircase.
Yeah. Cypher sits there for a moment, just kind of not looking at anything in particular. She says in a quiet tone herself, "Do you want me to leave?"
We'll end up stopping as her foot would step on the first step. And she'll end up looking back towards you with a bit of a saddened tone and a saddened face as she'll speak up once again. I don't really. If you did, I just wouldn't really feel like I'm alive.
Then why are you trying to walk away from me now?
As I'm gonna change my shoes. Because I'm getting the feeling that they're gonna end up questioning me about everything again.
They can try to question you, but if it gets too much, we'll just make them leave. We all have things that have happened. I don't blame you for not telling me everything. You've lived for so long and have had to deal with so much more than any of us could understand. You put so much pressure on yourself, and it's time to share the load. I'm not going anywhere, so you can share your burdens with me.
But she'll end up turning around, just leaning back fully towards you. I'm gonna head over to the museum. Again, the pressure they might want me to be there regardless. So,
Do you want me to go with you?
if you would, it's up to you, but knowing how they are right now, time pressure
I don't know.
might ask you to be away.
Unless they're going to force me away with violence, I'm not leaving your side unless necessary.
And with that, she'll slowly make her way back to you, and she'll end up holding her hand up just to let you take out her hand to help you sit up
Mm-hmm.
before the two of you make your way um, towards the gymnasium.
I'll be right back.
Gotcha.
And
I
she
mean,
will see as she
they're not taking
stands up. Cypher takes her free hand and puts it over the necklace that she's still wearing, has not taken off at all. She just, puts her hand over it and smiles. And see, you were worried about me being horny.
I'm not being horny.
No, you weren't the one.
And no, the gym is gonna still happen.
I'm back.
Again,
So,
DM,
yeah.
take it away.
Arthur, Draxon, and Alistair, you make your way to the gym, and as you make your way inside, nobody's currently using it, but it is all cleaned up and ready to use.
Well, perfect. I'm gonna train. I need to get better.
And this is why I said you might want to take your armor and weapon off. He turns to Drex.
He needs to take all that shit off anyway.
Because you don't want to hurt, you don't want to ruin the equipment. Everyone uses it to train themselves to get better, stronger, faster. Unless you're using the power of God to help you through everything.
He's
Uh,
probably given a stick and told to go kill God.
I'm trying to be optimistic here.
and it is raining. Shh.
Yeah, as you guys go ahead.
Oh wait, he's AFK. He's Drexen's AFK at the moment.
That's the reason why I was going to say Draxon would kind of walk to the side and just sits down on a stool, but right next to the lockers, as both you and Arthur would probably do something. So I'm gonna give you guys a few options. You guys can spar, heavyweight train your body, or just hit the speedball.
I think I'm gonna do some heavyweight training.
Alrighty.
I. What would sparring get me?
It would end up giving you a feat, but only when it comes into battle ready experience, such as having the fighting move.
Okay, I'm going to spar. I guess if another hunter comes in.
Um, if we would, yeah, but you wouldn't really be able to.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. What did I miss?
Not much. Arthur's currently doing weight training, which I will end up having to make a lot of strength checks for that. Would you end up sparring with Alistair if you want
Yeah.
to?
Yeah, I would.
Okay. There you go. Happy?
Yep. Well, are you want face to face, or do you want weapons involved? You would chat. You would ask Draxon.
What was that?
Do you want to? Do you want to spar face to face, or with weapons?
I don't feel like killing you, so I would recommend and me using a metal or a wooden stick.
Alistair would begin to shift into his lycanthrope form, becoming more durable as his claws would lengthen and sharpen. You'll find them a little bit more durable than that.
You just see him slowly. He grab his great sword and just you see him close all his fingers, like not all at once, just like one, two, like just grabbing it slowly before pulling it out completely.
And Alistair's shadow blade would form in his hand.
Okay. Okay, and with that, I would end up saying this, don't do anything, but this will be separate between the two of you.
Mm-hmm.
So, do as you may, as I will end up coming back with Arthur and Sass. Because during the moment with uh, Cypher and Willow, they would end up eventually arrive at the gym at the front door, as Willow would end up being accompanied with Cypher in tow, as Arthur. Uh, while this is happening, roll 5 strength check. Hello?
He says brother's DoorDash just arrived.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
Well, Cypher would ask as they're entering the building. So, do you train here?
No, no, I mainly end up cleaning.
Clean.
It helps.
Hmm. Speaking of training, when are you going to teach me some of your spells you promised? Oh, besides that other one.
Let's not talk about that.
Why not? I'm being serious here. I do want to learn spells to be able to help protect you.
I would end up having to set up a Pacific area to where we don't cause damage.
Mm-hmm.
It will take a bit to set up.
That's fine. Okay, and I can help you clean up the gym.
If you insist.
I do. Oh, it's the revenant in armor. Hmm.
Oh, Draxon?
Yes. Let's see. He's adjusting. Being here.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes a while.
Hmm. Couldn't have picked a better place to end up at. He still has that what the fuck look on his face.
Okay, I would end up saying just now. Alistair and Draxon, go ahead and do your little sparring match. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want to hit down to? Okay.
So, do you just go ahead and roll initiative?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll initiative, and again, I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and spar.
Alright.
15.
Dirty 20.
Alright.
Okay.
Draxus is first.
Yep. Closing the distance. I will be attacking you with my greatsword. Actually, before I do that, because I'm going to be attacking you with all my strength, I'm going to use my Channel Divinity, the Valve Amenity. As a bonus action, you can choose a creature you can see within 10 feet of you and gain advantage on attack rolls against it for 1 minute or until it drops to 0 HP or falls unconscious.
Mhm.
Okay.
So how does that look when Draxus does this?
Are you asking me?
Yeah. I'm kind of commentating too for Rune while she's not here.
Alright, give me a second. So, you would see Draxon holding his greatsword out in front of him, then for a second, then pointing it at Alistair. And he just comes up and with a mighty swing and does a 21 hit Alistair.
Yes.
Okay, and I will be smiting, by the way.
Of course.
Naturally.
Are you undead? I need to know.
No.
Okay. So there is a second level smite, though. 12 plus. Oh shit, that's one too many. So in total, from that attack, that is 23 points of damage.
Okay.
Second attack. Dirty 20.
Meets it, beats it.
Alright. 8 slashing, and I will be using another smite.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, that's 28 points of damage.
I only have 2 HP left.
Jesus!
I am a warlock.
So how this begins, they're standing there in
Hey, can you just let us do our thing?
Huh?
We're quiet when you do your thing. So just let the fight go on. Is that all for your turn?
So, yeah, that is all for my turn. It is your turn.
In my other hand, as a free action, I'm going to summon Anubis, my pistol into my hand,
Okay.
and I'm going to make an attack roll.
Okay.
13 does not hit.
No, it does not.
Does a 26 hit?
Oh, yeah.
That is 11 points of damage, and I am going to Eldritch Smite this.
Hey,
Yeah.
papá.
That's 48.
Aquí en casa con Miguel.
That is 20 more damage.
Okay.
And let me see. Oh, and I'm going to use my bonus action to attack with the Shadow Blade.
Okay.
That is
Miss.
a miss. Okay.
2 great sword attacks. These are going to be a non. Everything's been a non-lethal, by the way. Yeah, that's a 26.
How do you want to finish me?
So, I hope you know that I don't even need to roll damage.
No, you're gonna. How do you want to knock me on my ass?
So, you shot him. Jesus Christ, it's max damage too. Fuck sakes.
Mm-hmm.
I was just curious. I was like, I'm gonna roll it. So, as you shot him, it looks like it doesn't affect him that much. Like, you know how most people get shot, they flinch, they scream out in pain and shit? Not him, not Draxton. He just.
Oh wait. Pistol. You're an undead, aren't you?
Yep.
My bullets are holy water covered.
Oh shit. Yeah, I take extra radiant damage.
Yeah, that's double damage for you.
So, instead of 8, it'd be 16, so another 8.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still standing.
And the smite was covered with the bullet, but don't worry about I don't know if you're going to double smite or not, but it is what it is.
I think with Eldritch Smite, it's something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's force.
Mm-hmm.
I think. I could be wrong.
Let me look.
You're correct.
Yeah, it's force.
Alright, yeah.
Because I was wondering because it was coated inside the bullet. I mean, coated around the bullet.
Even then, it still doesn't look like
Yeah.
it's slowing him down.
Yeah. But we're good. We just wait for Rune. You want to go ahead and role play? Oh wait, you
Yeah.
can't. I guess between the two of us then. How are you gonna hit him?
Yeah, so as he like I said, as he was closing the distance because you shot him, which again doesn't appear to have affected him at all. He hits you in the ribs with it, but not with the sharp end, but with the other end of it,
Flat.
knocking you unconscious due to the pain. And before you could fall, though, he's gonna catch you, and I'm gonna dump 5 points of lay on hands into you to bring it back up.
Okay. So 7 HP.
5.
Okay. That's 3. Well, about time I find someone who can smite like I can.
As
Again,
I
I was.
good.
Hey, I didn't expect anything less. Normally, I'm out of distance. I mean, I tried to keep it as non-magical as I could.
Hold nothing back in front, no matter what foe you face, whether it be training or on the true battlefield, for they will hold nothing back for you. Treat every fight as it is your last.
I did so because I didn't want to be the one to rebuild this damn building again.
Alrighty.
It would have come out of my pay. It would have came out of my money this time. And let's just say it's not a pretty penny. I mean, it's a pretty penny.
All right. So is Direwolf back?
No,
Yep.
but Draxon two tapped Alistair.
Oof.
Almost two tapped.
Oof.
I would have. What's your HP right now?
20.
If I would have gotten that that first attack off,
Oh yeah, I would have been
I would
down.
have had you. Oh, either one of us could have potentially knocked the other one out first hit. I mean,
Yeah.
first turn. That's the scary part of both of our characters. If our attacks land and we're able to do both of our smites, that is the scary thing about us. Except for I'm built for range. You're built for up close and personal, but mine, with my wear form, I can go up to range. So with that being said, um, he would stand up and hold his hand out, offering it to Draxon.
I'll take it.
He clasps it up at the elbow, giving him the proper knightly handshake. Good bout. Maybe next time I'll be able to last a bit longer for you.
Perhaps. Work hard, and you will achieve your goals.
And with that, well, would eventually. Can
Alistair's gonna go take a rest now. He's at 5 hit points. Just
yeah, Will would eventually kind of make your way towards you guys with Cipher behind her or beside her, depending how sass it is currently, since he's a sass.
She's probably behind her. Not for any nefarious reasons, but just following along.
I saw that the two of you were sparring.
Yes, we were.
Second, so I know you don't have a sense of trust with me due to circumstances.
not that I don't trust you. I just can't help but question the situations all around you. There's a difference. You're still my mom, are you not?
She wasn't shaking her head, yeah.
I mean, every child is going to question their parent eventually. It's just every a lot of things aren't adding up. And that's all I'm gonna say. And by the way, we found 5 to 10 gone missing.
Dang.
Confirmed confirmed death, vampirism, and torture. I mean, drained and tortured. There's 4 coffins there too. Don't worry, nothing's gonna get out. Arthur and I nailed them shut with silver stakes.
Oh, that's good.
Um, Arthur does have some notes written in Draconic in his
Ironic.
possession. Apparently, I only recognize a few letters, but again, I know that script anywhere. Wondering if any of the if Alyssa would be able to read it for us.
Uh,
Cypher will kind of speak up. I could read it.
Could you?
Yes.
Let let Arthur finish up his training before y'all get too dead set on that. By the way, Ma, do you have any healing available?
She would end up waving her hand in the air, and she'll end up casting Player of Healing. And this is a pretty powerful one, because again, she's a fucking powerful caster. Get back up to max points.
Both of us?
Yep.
Fantastic.
I was afraid you and I were gonna. One of us was gonna kill the other because I don't have the non-lethal option with my character. Is that a fighter only? I mean, a paladin only thing?
What? My smite? Yep.
No, I
No,
meant
no,
non-lethal.
non-lethal. You can do non-lethal when you're doing melee. So if you're using whatever melee, you can call non-lethal before you attack.
Okay, I was using a firearm, so. But I was in melee. Yeah, I had the gunner feat. That's why I'm in
Yeah, you could
melee.
do that because you could say non-lethal, and if you took them to 0 or negative, you could say you hit them with the gun instead of shooting them.
Okay. I didn't know how that worked out because I thought it was like a paladin, or I've heard it a paladin say it, and I've heard a fighter say it. So I didn't know if it was a melee martial only thing.
No, you just have to be in melee using melee attacks.
Okay,
Gotcha, Arthur.
I would have smited with my claws, but that armor though. I don't think my claws would have been able to go through it.
Yeah, just let me know when you're done, Arthur.
Oh, you said Arthur. Okay.
Yeah, because his parent called.
While we're doing that, um, without that, is there anything you want us to roll for the spar?
Oh yeah, roll a 1d10 for both of you.
That's a 5.
5, I'm not sure when it comes on nightmares. What do you roll?
Lord Slayer.
Sorry, my husband was talking to me. What's up?
Gotcha.
Roll.
Roll 1d10.
1d10. Okay. 10.
Oh shit. Okay. Uh. Yeah, look over. Alistair, you get Dell Sight.
I get what?
Dell Sight.
Oh, I'm taking a free invocation?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And since good old fucking Slayer got a 10.
It's your boy.
Put your max HP points up to by 10 points.
Oh, you know what's funny? My maximum HP now is now going to be 69.
You're not allowed to level. You're not allowed to get any more.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
You're at the best number. Why would you want more? Am I wrong?
No, you're not. I'm just laughing. That's all.
Oh shit! I can see in darkness up to 120 feet now.
Mm-hmm.
That's darkness and magical darkness.
Uh-huh.
When it comes down to it, I think it's a perfect time to have it as a break here, 5-minute break. Just so we can wait for Direwolf to get back from his
Okay.
phone. But, during the time that we wait, though, Sass, what is it that you're trying to learn
Alright.
for
I'll be
spells?
back in 5.
I'm back. I'm back.
Oh,
Well,
So much for the 5-minute break.
okay.
mm,
Damn it.
Alright,
Okay.
yeah. My dad called. Yeah.
That's it. All right. Roll 5 d20s
Me? Okay.
since you're using the weights.
A nat 1, 2 5s, a 10, and an 11.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. The moment you how would you describe Arthur struggling with the weights? And Alistair, you would end up seeing this happening.
It's mostly just my character, like, because he hasn't been that physically active for so long and he hasn't done training in so long that he's just fubbing it all up again. Just back when he started, just like not knowing how much weight he can handle and all that. And like the first sign of this is not gonna go well is just my character attempting to hold like two different weights and almost falling because of the heavier weight.
Again, Alistair, you would end up seeing this happen.
Alistair, am I allowed to run over and aid him?
uh, it's up to him. If he wants to let you or not.
Uh,
is
Arthur?
he is he using like the weight bench and he's like trying to like do press like get stuck on his chest and he's just like help help help
That's where like
Yeah.
you can't even put the weights on it.
all
Um.
day. He didn't even get to
Yes.
trying to lift the weight.
Alistair goes. Alistair May, player of Arthur.
Yeah, you can.
I go,
Don't expect it to go well, but yeah, you can attempt to give
Arthur.
him the aid.
Okay. First things first. Alistair is going to heave it back up to set it in place. As he says, "Take a breath, Arthur, and then
Yeah.
try again." Okay.
I haven't done this in a couple months. I'm out of shape. I guess it's just still my muscle memory of.
That is a 19 to lift it up for a total of 22.
It's mostly just been my acts of strength and all are gone at this point. I can't hold the candle to what I used to be able to do.
I'm gonna roll something here.
Yeah, my strength check was a 22 to pull it off of him and back into place,
Yeah, because
and told him to take a breath.
yep, I'm gonna roll a little something here.
Oh no.
Now it's a good thing. It's a little flashback for Arthur.
Yeah.
As you end up saying that, you would end up getting a little bit of a short flashback of after that one night after you first met with Alex. You remember seeing her kind of struggling to lift up the punching bag that she does have in her garage. And you do remember coming over to help lift it up, with both of you helping each other out as you hook it back on the chain, kind of chuckling yourself to chuckling to yourself as that short, good, peaceful memory just fades back.
At least I can lift certain things. I just wish I could genuinely do better. My
Well,
own strength has dwindled to the point where I just struggle to even stay standing.
how about this? I'll be a spotter, okay?
And it's just a bit more embarrassing than anything else.
It gets the job done, and I don't lift a finger unless you absolutely need me to. I mean, if I let you
Right.
suffocate yourself, Alex is gonna kill me.
Play him honestly because he's not good.
Alright.
I am going to give him the help action as he redoes this.
Okay. Again, he'll have to reroll those
Here's the
back
devil.
ones.
Did you want me to roll as well?
Yep.
This is athletics, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'll roll after you roll.
For you had to roll the flags. Him
So,
will have to do a strength check.
Alright, so just a strength
Okay.
check?
Yep.
Okay.
Strength.
That's
It's a strength
a 9.
save.
That's a 9 added
Hold
to
up,
that.
that's a strength save. Hold up. There we go. Total of a 15 plus 9. Yeah, I'm like got that.
Eternally on 90 and what?
That is a nat 20 for a 23 on my end for the next one.
Alright, 14, but that's a nat 20, so
Play defensively.
yay.
Right, but I think Brian is not a defensive character.
Third check.
Right,
Roll.
it is a very counter and he
That is a dirty 20.
I rolled a nat 20.
That's a double crit. That's a double crit right there. And again, since both of you end up getting that double crit, you're gonna end up liking what I'm about to give you.
Okay, fourth roll.
Fourth, and then there's the fifth last roll. So
That's
4.
that's 13 on my end.
Nani the fuck? You wanna run that by me again?
And a 17 on mine. Yeah, you just heard my brother.
30. Okay, last roll. That's another 13 on my end.
Total of 12 on mine.
So nothing was below a 20 for these rolls.
Mm-hmm. But again, since both of you got that double crit, I'm gonna roll a 1d100 for you.
Teamwork, motherfucker.
Yes, I'm gonna.
I just. That feels better.
Okay, because I'm gonna end up doing a little something for you.
Hope you feel rejuvenated.
It
Been a
did
while.
actually, because his strength ended up going up to 18.
Nice.
Because this is also part of that special ointment that's still in effect.
Nice. You know what? Congrats, Ivan.
Yeah, that feels a lot better.
Yeah. As you end up getting help from Alistair, gain help from pressing weight. But as you end up going at it, you do feel as if your body is being rejuvenated in some way. As you feel your body kind of just gain back that strength that is needed. And if you end up building to do so, you can build to get a feat, which I don't remember which one is, that amps up the strength, but it'll go up to 19.
There's a few half feats I give.
I mean, there's a few half feats that add a
Yeah.
+1. But if you're like talking about items, there's
No, I'm talking about feats.
yeah, there's a few
Oh,
feats that can give a +1,
Well, depende. Because he's like grinding, but then he's
but
also
nothing that's going to boost it unless it's at an odd number already.
They're skilled. Never mind. Not skilled, but
no.
Skill expert can give you
weapon
a plus.
weapon master
Because they have a fucked up chip.
can give you a strength or dexterity increase by 1. And you can gain a proficiency in 4 different weapons.
There we go. You'll end up getting the feat of athlete.
Hey,
Nice. Congrats, Yvonne.
I finally feel myself again.
Nice.
Never mind, that's just remembering post-nut clarity.
You're not the only one who has that.
I'm glad that made Rune laugh.
Otra persona que le gusta jugar como le da la
Well, with that, Alistair would set the bar back, the weights back down, give Arthur a thumbs up as he'd walk away.
Just give another thumbs up.
I'm gonna roll in D2. See who gets called. Alistair.
Well, shit.
As you walk away, not too far from Arthur, since it'll be easier for him to like listen in. Your phone rings, and at the front of your screen reads out Alex.
Tengo que ver el character, please.
Mon Dieu. He picks up. He answers the phone. Yes, Sheriff?
Victor Reina, onga ponga.
I said Alex.
Yeah. He said share. What it
Okay,
means deer.
gotcha. Isn't that by chance that I can be able to walk up and about?
Es que si yo veo todos los personajes
Well,
en esta puta lista.
I fear the almighty brick, so you have nothing to fear from me, but I think the boss would rather talk. You might want to hear from the boss himself. He held his phone out to Arthur. It's my sister.
Dragon,
Hand me the phone.
that's what's going on.
He holds it out on the flat of his palm.
I take the phone and put it to my ear. Yeah.
But this is gonna end.
I go out
This
with
is where
her.
your PI investigation is gonna end up happening very quick. Arthur,
Yeah.
what if you do? Don't come back at the house.
What do you mean?
For a brief moment, you would end up hearing silence. About 5 minutes before you end up hearing a knock. But each and every single pause, there'll end up being a knock echoing behind the phone itself. As roll a history check. And this is with an advantage because this is something related to your military background.
Oh, with advantage. Okay. God damn it. PC, stop. Nat 20. I think I got there, or dirty 20.
Yep. As you listen in, you slowly start to realize that she is using Morse code.
Alright.
Each and every single knock, it comes with a slight pause. But there is a man pointing a gun, but he has someone standing at the door. Do not attempt to try to barge in. They are questioning me about Willow. And with that, the knocking will stop. And the phone call cuts off in silence.
Dude, yo tengo que enseñarte un custom porque estaba
Well.
viendo un par de streams de decking y alguien hizo Yoshimitsu a Kafka.
Was that
I'm
everything?
hitting back. Alex is in trouble.
Bien cabrón.
No, game. He grabs his phone and shoves it in his pocket. Ready?
Yeah.
Cypher,
Bien cabrón because
you coming?
like the green light.
Thraxton.
Kafka hace eso cuando quiere meterse en lo puño. Se lo diga para Yoshimitsu se veía cabrón.
Cypher's head snaps up. Yes, of course.
I know he really wants this.
Thraxton, you want to kill shit? Time to go.
I think he's okay. I already ended up paying him twice. So,
we'll say that he follows along.
yeah.
We carry him like the big giant log during boot camp. Overhead.
Yeah, he's probably just running behind us, clunking along in his armor.
Alistair is able to move fast now. 45 foot of movement.
Hearing that Alex is in trouble again, can Cypher have her familiar fly ahead and
She didn't actually hear it. Does your character know Morse code? Oh wait, never mind.
no,
Okay, yeah, I know.
no,
I'm blanking. I'm sorry.
Arthur said.
Not like
I
Arthur
literally
said it out loud.
no. I just looked at my son who just flipped me off. He's playing Tekken, and he just looked at me, flipped me off, and I spaced out for a few seconds. Sorry, I'm back.
The wonderment of children, like, did he just flip me? And then your mind just goes, like, did he just do this?
No, my mind was like, fuck you too.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
But yeah, so, can she do it? Or...
Well, yeah. which it would end up giving you the advantage to survey the situation. So yeah.
Yeah, so she would do that.
That's a really
Telepathically tell her familiar to go and scout. So even before they start moving out the door, her familiar's already gone.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's been gone because it just naturally just flies around, circles around. So, but with that, it has a direction to go. So, but yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So yeah, you guys would make your way back, falling down the familiar path, as you've been down this path numerous times, heading back to Alex's house. But as you get about halfway, be able to see your house kind of far enough to where you can be able to get a closer look. Um, you would end up seeing a black car, a black muscle car parked at the front with Cypher.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a perception check if you're familiar.
Okay. So let's see here. Gonna have to roll it manually. Uh, okay, that's one, and they do get advantage on perception. So let me roll another.
Nope, the first one was better.
Okay, +3 to that is what their perception. So 19 is total.
With your familiar's point of view, and since your familiar's getting a bit of a closer look, the familiar ended up flying up kind of behind the house, since the window back there is a bit more open and a bit more viewable to see on the inside. You will see Alex standing in the kitchen, and from behind her back, you've seen that her hand is reached behind her, holding a handgun.
Anime, me puse a ver de nuevo las peleas de Kylo Ren.
So she's leaning on her crutch, as you do end up realizing that you would not see not
Mira
just
que le
one
pega como le va
or
a meter.
two, but about four individuals standing in. Two of them standing in the living room, while the rest are standing in the kitchen, kind of pointing their guns at her.
Okay. So that's
One of
4,
them,
2 in the kitchen and 2 in the living room.
yep, and all of them are wearing that familiar black baggy hoodie, black baggy pants with military grade boots. The only difference that one of them who are currently in the kitchen with Alex is wearing a different colored hoodie with a sigil that of a broken claw with a croc head on the front of it.
It's like a rockhead. Okay. And he's closer to her than the other one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, say,
you do end up seeing that all of them have their faces scared, but the one that's standing next to her a bit closer is that of a short white-haired male with
short,
palish tan skin with bluish gray eyes.
palish, white skin. Okay. And this is still broad daylight, right? Like it's still
Mm-hmm.
daytime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So maybe not full vampires moving in the daytime. Cypher is going to relay this to the other two as they're moving.
Alistair would know the symbol, would he not? The Linnaeus Pact, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. There's 4, from what I can see, military grade. 2 are closer to her in her kitchen. 2 are in the living room.
Alistair picks up the move. It's the Linnaeus Pact. I told you, Arthur, that they're going to be a problem. That was my agenda originally for the day.
Who's going to be a problem?
These
We're getting
fucking.
ready to. We're about to get into a fight.
You're back. Okay, so we're heading towards Alex's house. She
Okay.
is currently being held at gunpoint by 4 individuals, military grade.
I heard all of that part.
Okay. Yeah, you're behind us. Following.
I'll explain once it's all said and done.
Mm-hmm.
This is information my character's privy to. Okay.
Right. We need to be careful because if you guys try to bum rush, they might just shoot her right then and there.
They're trying to question her, but never mind.
Don't-
They're probably there to question her or some shit.
I mean, they're
What?
Roll a wisdom check, or actually intelligence check.
oh. Anybody? Or
Alistair and Arthur.
A wisdom check?
intelligence?
Intelligence.
That is a 19.
19.
Twinsies.
They're on the same wavelength.
You remember Jericho talking about him being bitten by one of them. But when it comes down to that, you do have both the same thought. They're there to question her about Jericho.
From being able to scout and see, does she have only one door into her house, front door? Does she have a back door, side door?
Only one door at the front of the house.
Okay.
Alistair would rush, getting on one side of the door.
All right.
I would just stand in front of it.
He's gonna stand in front.
What does Arthur do?
Arthur's trying to contain himself from just going ape shit.
I know how you feel right now. Okay.
I can boost one of you again like the other night. Which one wants it?
Yeah, Thraxis.
It'll make finding you out.
I mean, Thraxis.
What? What is it?
I could.
She wants to use her time manipulation magic on you to make you go faster.
Yeah.
Fine by me.
Time around you. Okay, so she'll cast haste on you.
Lovely.
Alistair opens the door, then shoves it open. Let's go.
Don't have to.
Right. Just walk in there with the shotgun at the ready.
Yeah, but roll a
Same.
stealth check.
One step
Shit.
For all of you.
Roll a stealth.
That is not bad for with disadvantage with a 14.
At the same time, as they're trying to, we trying to go through the front, Cypher's going to have her familiar kind of hit against the window to catch their attention.
You do catch their attention. As
That way.
do it. This is one thing that does catch.
19.
Gotcha. Okay, what is Alistair's?
A 10.
10. Their perception is shit. So, plus, since Cypher's really got their attention, they're not going to pay attention.
I did not mean to roll that twice, but yeah.
Come on, come on, come on, come
As all
on.
of you make your way inside her house, from the ones that end up catching attention of Cypher's familiar, one of you would end up hearing a bit of a familiar military mannerism of that
Huh?
that
Oh,
it does kind of catch you off guard a little bit. Hey, get that. Might as well end up checking that window. See if that goddamn bird shoos itself away.
I'm gonna attempt to stealth as close as possible to to any of them that ends up like being on their own because of the distraction, just to put the double barrel on their back and then just simply whisper into their ear, if you're gonna make a loud noise right now, I best you don't, or the loud noise is gonna be you being sprayed all over
I
this
am.
goddamn wall.
Alistair would also move to another one. As he would, instead of he'd push his gun into the back, and he would have grow his fangs out, whispering something
Nice
whispering,
dog.
not a damn sound, or I'll tear your throat out with my damn fangs, with my bare fangs. And he'd have his fangs grazing the man's neck, saliva going
I
dripping
swear to
down
God.
onto their neck,
He doesn't know
to
who
their
I
collarbone.
Both of them do not flinch, not even saying a single thing. As both of them aren't really moving, but before you be able to react, you hear a slight click of a revolver. I suggest you put your weapons down. Though I might as well end up shooting this pretty little
That's my main.
tiefling
The fact
woman
that I
right
can
here.
make my main is amazing.
Are you sure you're gonna be able to?
Don't fucking test them, dumbass.
But that would be me then? Or Asuka?
Jackson's looking at the situation, seeing how they're trying to save this tiefling woman.
Asuka sería
He goes, "It would probably be wise if you all lowered your weapons."
definitivo.
Alistair, what the moment he drops it unsummons
Ya te
itself.
esfuerzo, no sé cómo, pero ya.
No. As for the two that you guys were pointing weapons at,
Conociendo
they'll
cómo
slowly back away from you, and they'll turn around
encaje.
as if simultaneously doing the same action would end up pointing their pistols at the both of you. As the main one wearing the blue hoodie with
Yeah, you
the
can go
frock
nice.
at the front
I
of
see
the hoodie itself would be standing right next to Alex, as Alex is just completely calm, still holding her pistol behind her back.
Can Cyber see Alex? Like, make eye contact with her?
Oh yeah. As she'll look towards you, kind of still not moving. But
Cypher's going to give a slight, like, eye twitch. Like she's about to do something, kind of giving her that message. Like she's about to do something so that she can push away from him.
Oh, you put the sword away.
But
Yeah.
continue with the.
You
Oh.
get me.
She would end up giving you a slight shake of a no. As she'll slowly look back towards the man that's currently standing next to her, pointing the gun at her face.
Oh, nice watch.
As I'm gonna go roll a little bit of something here. Just about time you get to see some action here.
Oh,
Can I say something?
Yes.
So Jackson's looking at the situation, and he's thinking, and he thinks to himself, "Oh, I know, I'm undead, and I could probably take all these, whatever the fuck these things are." Because he doesn't know what guns are. Nobody's told him what fucking guns are.
Fair.
Whatever you're wielding, you best point them at me. I'm the biggest threat here.
They get
You know, and the fact that he's quicker now.
oh, Lord.
Sparring for the win.
Sparring for the win. Damn right.
Do you want to be a bit best to try and say that, Sir Draxon?
Wait, hang on. They know who I am?
My God, oh, he's a ninja. Yes, okay, you're not using
Being
flash
truthful.
moves.
I didn't hear. What'd they say?
You're not
I
using flash.
suggest that wouldn't be such a challenge, Sir Draxon.
Anthony, what's the input for flash? What's the input?
I'm more of a challenge than you realize.
for? Yeah. That's un parry. Yeah, that's a parry. See. This is the thing. It's un parry. It's a built-in parry.
It has been funny that
Very
you, in the Bane Awakened,
Rolls
due
upgrade.
to the fact that my
Hey,
brother's son passed away.
I got it guaranteed. I'll go. Oh, really? I don't
So,
parry.
my old enemy's line continued after all.
Okay.
No matter.
So,
While this is going on,
do the guard break.
Cypher's familiar is going to disappear as she makes it go into its pocket dimension
Alright.
from outside.
You are
And while he's talking, it's going to pop up and like kind of fly in his face. The main gun that's got the gun to Alex.
el flash.
It's gonna fly in his face. Like it's just going to pop up out of nowhere and like it's lunging for him.
What the fuck?
And at the same time, the Cypher's gonna hit him with Tasha's Mind Whip.
Oh, okay. What's I'm saying?
And I'm gonna close the distance at this point.
Hello. Alrighty.
I'm going to throw an Eldritch Blast simultaneously for that.
All that one guy.
All at one
Oh, this is the one that told them that I now know is a descendant of my arch nemesis. So, yep.
And Cypher's trying to get him away from Alex or get space between him and Alex. So,
And if I attack, that's potentially knocking the pistol out of his hand, the gun out of his hand, put it at my sister.
mhm.
The Thrasher's Whip.
Okay, so that's going to be an intelligence 17 save.
I'm gonna entertain this just now. As one of the ones that was pointing at Arthur, they're gonna do a counter spell.
I'm going to counterspell the counterspell.
Oh, fuck you.
Thanks for that. That's the next spell I need to learn is counterspell.
I will blow that spell slot.
All right.
That's what she said.
Heyo.
All right. So the intelligence say.
Alright. Dirty 20.
All right. So takes half damage. Nope. Chrono shift. Reroll it.
Fuck you.
Like, I was driving. We were driving back.
A nat 20.
God damn it.
You had
Alright.
to do it, didn't you?
That's fine.
And we were
Let's see.
driving back home.
Half damage. So, what's this thing keep?
Okay. Okay, time for that. Time for the Eldritch Blast.
And then after him, I'll go.
Does a 17 hit?
It's not okay. You're taking your best friend.
Rune?
So that's going to be 4 psychic.
Yeah, but as
Dude, we were driving home.
he's still gonna take that psychic damage, but when it comes down to you,
Mi amor,
Esther,
se explotó la mano. Yo,
he would immediately wave his other arm, and he'll manifest a spectral shield around him, blocking that hit. Now that his AC is up to like
I'm sorry.
Up by 5.
Okay. What's his... Okay, I'm going to roll the hit again. That's a 14...
Ow.
yeah, that
Oh,
does,
Yeah, it does not hit.
yeah, that does not hit.
Alright. So, I'm going to be making 3 attacks. 2 from my actual action, and then 1 because of haste.
Mhm.
All right.
Right. Also, does the distraction from the familiar, like, does he step away from Alex?
Yes.
First one was a 12, so I know that misses. Second one is an 11. Come on, 24.
The 24 hits.
Alright, that's 10, and I will be smiting. I'm guessing we did not get a long rest at all.
No, I go.
No.
Yeah, we did. This is the next day, so yeah.
Oh, if that is the case, then this is gonna hurt.
Oh, you're talking about the smiting from the sparring.
Yeah, it's smiting from the sparring.
I don't think that counts against you because y'all are just sparring.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Again, this is gonna hurt. Is this person undead?
This is standing for. This is for.
Something
I'm-
else entirely, but yes.
Yeah, so they are undead. Okay. Or fiend or undead, either way. So,
No,
yeah,
both
this is
first.
So, okay.
I did it.
I'm asking because with smite, if they are fiend or undead, I get to add an additional D8 to the smite.
Mhm.
They are undead, but again, they're a bit of in that a bit different in that category. So yes, go ahead.
10 plus whatever the hell I rolled earlier. So 10. So that's 20 points of damage.
Right trigger. Right trigger.
Within the simultaneously actions that you guys took, and with Draxon turning in on him, hitting him with his sword, getting him pretty deep, as he'll end up stumbling backwards a bit more, as that does give the time for Alex to pretty much step away a bit more, kind of giving him a good chance to get pulled away.
Yeah. While that was happening, my movement for that action would have been to move and get to Alex if I can, closing that distance.
You can move. It's a pretty small, decent sized house.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so she would move in and grab Alex, supporting her, even lifting her up if she needs to, and using her wings to kind of wrap around her protectively and move her away.
Alistair would resummon his gun. And Arthur, you pick up your gun during all this chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
'cause you.
This is what we call a Mexican standoff, y'all.
Yeah.
All this shit is like happening like instantly.
Yep, it is currently on a Mexican standoff right now, so you guys have an opportunity to question.
Down tracks.
Arthur, you want to do the honors?
Gladly. Now, how about this
But yes, as
some brains within everyone's skulls, all right?
Me busco ahora que tú.
Y'all just
I'm
put your fucking guns down.
I'm in a training session. I'm break.
Because in this moment, I have a really itchy trigger finger.
No, tú no me digas pero cabrón. I give you a baby combo. Ow, ow, ow. Yo detesto
The main guy kind of just slightly coughs up blood. As all of you do see him cough up his black miasma type of color before he'll end up clearing his throat.
Ow, ow.
They're not gonna listen. Besides,
All right, then, and I'm just gonna shoot.
Okay. You sure that's a good idea? Are you sure that's a good idea?
Don't shoot.
I would just blast the dude that's aiming at fucking Alex.
We're gonna.
It's like the money is.
You may not like this reaction.
We're in a position where we're not exactly in a moment of debating. If they won't listen, all right then. Murder it is. And Arthur's seeing red, despite he's blue.
Does that mean you're purple?
So, I want to ask you all to pick a number.
Pick a number between
1 and 5?
Yep.
5.
3.
4.
Sass.
Huh? Sorry. What was that?
Fucking God.
What are we rolling?
No, I'm rolling. Pick a number.
Oh, what's from what?
Everybody end
What
up
number?
phrasing what they end up picking. I'm not gonna say it for you guys. Come on.
I picked 3.
I picked 5.
Arthur 5. I picked 4.
Okay.
You went to your
1.
2 or 1. Okay, then Alex has got 2.
Okay, Arthur, roll the hit. And once you do end up doing that,
the killer bee.
roll that damage for me when you can.
18.
Okay, roll that damage.
20 damage.
Ow.
You may
Straight
not like me for this at all. And depending on the number,
you can make him look like Majin Buu. See?
as you go ahead and shoot at him, all of a sudden, right in front of him, there's a small, arcane, bluish, red, arcane portal. Just appears right in front of him.
I
And
need
as
to
you
pick
end up
them
going
up.
ahead and shoot, the bullets disappear from it from a quick moment. And Cypher.
Mhm.
No.
Okay.
Cypher.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
As
Yes.
you continue to,
Yeah.
protect Alex,
Oh shit, that killed you.
all of a
You're
sudden,
on. You can actually one shot me.
you
Oh,
feel your hands covered in blood.
no.
Mm.
Ah, quizá, a eso quizá Héctor le funcione.
As you do end up looking up, and you do realize that Alex gotten hit.
Oh shit.
Where did she get hit?
Do you see, like, across her chest, there are
Pero
bits
no
and
le-
pieces of projectiles that end up hitting around her chest.
Porque todo el
But
mundo
she's
se
still alive.
Mm.
Alto yo sé que al main
Alistair is going to take out holy water from
dorm, so no sé.
his leather jacket pocket. It's like a flask worth, as he just throws it in a wide spray.
Okay. Where are you throwing that?
At any target I can get my hand, just everything in front of me.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll for it. It's a 1d20 luck check.
Nope. I poured it on me.
Yeah, you just as you try to throw this holy water flask at
God
anybody
damn it.
that you can get, but oddly enough, you end up just spilled it on yourself.
With that, I go and tackle the big guy.
No.
Now that my shirt's covered in holy water.
Okay.
The straightest path to victory is a straight line.
Great.
Yeah, Cypher's holding Alex and feeling, and she doesn't
Yeah.
like say anything out loud because she doesn't want to draw attention to it.
Mm-hmm.
But she's going to continue to move Alex out of harm's way.
Okay. You'll
Did
do
I
half.
blast the guy at all?
No, she took the hit that you rolled. Let's just say I end up making a spell that deflects the hit.
Oh my god.
Are we allowed? Are we? So we're allowed to have homebrew spells too?
Yes.
Question mark.
Yes. You can make it
Ride?
all.
No.
Yeah.
I know you.
No, nope.
No.
I already have these homebrew spells. I know what. By the
No.
way, I am going. Okay, with that being said, I have a very unique spell for you. Would you like to hear it?
Sure, make it quick.
This spell. Okay. Twist of Fate. If a creature is casting a third level or lower, its spell effect is reversed. If the spell is fourth or higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. DC equals 12 plus spell's level. Rather than countering spell, the spell is cast upon the user or a friendly creature. You reverse the effect back on the offending being.
Okay.
Essentially, it's a It's a twin. It's a sibling of counterspell,
Gotcha.
so I can reflect it back at them.
That's already too late. Oh, I'm
I
not
know.
saying
I'm
that.
just telling you for now on.
Gotcha.
Get ready for it.
Alrighty. And with that, due to that little shenanigans right there, roll initiative.
Okay, now we're getting into initiative.
Natural fucking 20.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Just popping off a little, you know.
21.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the 21, yeah, you would end up going
That's 11.
first.
I got a
That's 11.
22.
Okay, you know what? Jackson goes first. Arthur goes second.
15.
Okay, you go third.
11.
Yeah, you end up going last, but I'm gonna have to roll just to amp up the ante. Alex will go last.
I will. Okay.
Alright, so,
I think she said Alex will go last.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alex is going
Oh.
last.
I'm still hasted, correct?
Yes.
Fantastic. So, I'm gonna make 3 attacks on this son of a bitch right here in front of me.
Yeah, cool shit.
Nice.
Oh shit, actually, why did I roll an advantage? What the fuck is wrong with me?
Oh, you
I'll
can
use
take
the first
advantage.
roll.
You can take advantage. My familiar's still there, so it'll
Oh,
give
is
you
it?
Yeah, it'll give you the
Alright.
help. So go
24 to
ahead.
hit then.
That hits.
Alright, so that is 11 plus. I'm going to be using my last second level smite. 28 points of damage.
Okay.
Alright. And then second attack. Ooh, double 19s on this one. Jesus, double 19s. What the fuck? That is 26. So, well, 26 to hit, I should say. So that's 8. And then first level smites from here on. I'll just do that just in case. So 3d8. So 2d8 because of this undead. So that's 20 points of damage.
Alright.
Oh shit! Why did I roll damage first? What the fuck? Last attack, and this is the haste action. If I hit, I'll just keep that damage. 15.
Miss.
Damn. All right, that's it. That's all I got.
I want you to know,
Okay.
I
Arthur.
have no idea what I'm doing. So you're probably gonna have no idea what you're doing. So
Arthur, it's their turn.
Is it my turn now?
Mhm.
Let me just just gotta look at the closest dude to me that thing I know is an enemy with the shotgun in hand.
boys.
I wonder. And then just crack open the shotgun, remove the shell that was fired, put a new one in, pocket back. You ever wondered how it's ever felt like to be SpongeBob?
If Alistair wasn't pissed, he'd start singing the theme song.
Okay, you know what? You get inspiration from that.
I get inspiration. Yay! Well, if you haven't, then it probably won't make sense. But if you have, I'm about to put so many fucking holes in you. And not even a sponge is going to be recognizable with you. And I'm just going to shoot him with both shots.
Okay.
call him a night.
Yeah. The first shot,
My Lord have mercy.
yeah, like a blam.
Oh,
The 14 probably doesn't hit.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
yum.
Brain is saying to use it
Big hype.
already. Just because I want to hurt the fucker. Hmm. Nah. Second shot. Okay, well then, nat 20 with the second shot.
That's you double that damage. So go on.
He's fun.
Bang.
He's a fun character.
24.
Since it's a crit, it'll double that damage. So add the.
48.
Yep.
My name is Arthur, and this is my boomstick.
No, my name is Arthur, and you fucked with the wrong man's woman.
You fucked with the wrong tiefling today.
Only thing fucking her over is me.
Damn.
Sorry.
As you miss with the first shot, due to the anger that's running for you, and your eyes are just fucking covered in red, you just want to kill this motherfucker. So, with the second hit, you manage to hit him right in the center of the chest. As he will cough up more of that black miasma coming from his mouth. As he'll end up using a legendary action
Yeah, you activated special mode.
to heal.
Is this a spell?
No,
What a
it's
bitch.
ability. It's ability.
Sorry, what's wrong? What
He
happened?
gets 10 points of hit points back.
How many hit points does he gain back?
10. He's a vampire.
Alright, well, action surge.
Wait, he's
Crack
getting 8 points.
Crack
Wait,
open. Just crack open the shotgun. Throw out the two
No,
empty
I
shells.
told you he's a special case.
Put the two in. Rack it. Looks at the man again. I think I told you to stay fucking dead, and I'm gonna use the inspiration to get advantage on this shot.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Roll the damage.
Oh,
Let me just check right now. Okay, good. Bang.
9.
18 damage. Also, is he still alive?
Yeah.
There went your 10.
Yeah.
He's still alive. All right. The second shot, a dead marksman, dead eye shot. I'm giving myself advantage with this. I want this dead.
Okay.
Is this still like the everything that I've been attacking?
Mm-hmm.
23.
Yep.
23. For a total of 9 more. That wall is just painted in black. Like, if there's a wall behind that man, it's just peppered in sprays of black.
He's still standing, but he's just sprayed
That was
in
gonna-
these gunshot holes throughout his whole body. He's coughing up more black meals with blood, and behind him, you're kind of spraying the wall like the Jacqueline painting.
At least again,
And
that's his
he's
favorite
just
song.
making a mess.
I would like
It
to
is a masterpiece.
I just feel like he's actually dead, but he's been peppered with so many shots that his body just won't fall. I feel like just giving him a shove will just make him fall back.
Well, let's see what happens next.
Yep, next turn after. Effectively, everyone's just seen the room just flash like 4 times. It's just the poor bastard just. Okay, if this was a rifle, that man would be a victim of Rambo. Like,
Okay, so I think it's Cypher's turn now. Dungeon Mistress.
Dungeon Mistress.
Yep.
It's like he's waiting for him, man.
Okay. Yeah, because she's trying to keep protected, Alex protected. Gonna go with another mind whip.
Okay.
So intelligence 17.
18.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'll let this one. I'm not gonna save that. No, go ahead, reroll.
Fuck you. A 19.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, let's see. Well, in combat, I'm limited to those. Let's see. Where's the.
I'm also rolling a separate die for the minions, which they're not
Mm-hmm.
they're not doing anything because they have pretty low intelligence.
Okay. Alright, half of 10. So 5 psychic. Five psychic, and she's just gonna continue to like kind of move Alex out of the way. Ooh.
What's up next?
Alex.
Wait, I thought Alex was going last.
Alex is going last. Shit. I'm having brain fart. Go ahead.
I am with my gun already loaded with a holy water bullet. With the bullet, I am going to shoot with Anubis.
Okay.
Does a 21 hit? Oh, before I do that, can I bonus action Hex?
Go ahead.
I'm going to use Gunslinger's Eye,
Okay.
and I am going to roll damage. That's 10 damage. And now I'm going to hit again.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 27 to hit.
Hits.
That is 14 damage. Now I'm going to smite that,
Ready?
expelling my last spell slot. That's 4d8. That is 21 force damage.
He is looking pretty bad. As he's looking at you, Alistair, with a pissed off fucking expression. As he'll end up coughing more black man's blood. As of right now, at this point, the whole wall looks like a porcelain Jacqueline painting. At this point.
Hey, Allie, are you going to be able to finish him off?
She'll reach into her pocket, since it's now her turn. She'll pull out this grenade that
Pull out a what?
that does contain this divine liquid for this seafood-like glass. And as she pulls the pin, it'll slowly start and brighten up a bit more as she throws it right in the center of the room. Make a con saving throw with an advantage.
Everybody.
Except Draxon, since he is
He's
Undead.
undead.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. I was like, wait. Sorry, Draxon. Constitution saving throw.
Mhm.
I could be wrong though.
Nat 20 for a 25.
You take no damage. Waiting for everybody else's.
I got a 22.
You take half of radiant damage.
Oh, is it because I'm undead?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes sense.
Daz?
Yeah, that's a fail.
You take the full damage then.
Yvonne?
He's muted.
Yes.
Roll a con save.
Constitution at advantage.
A con save at advantage.
Oh, I forgot to roll at advantage. Let me roll one more. Yeah, that's still a fail.
17.
What direwolf?
17.
Yeah, all three of you succeed, but not Sass. So, but when it comes down to Draxon's case, he does take about 17 points of radiant damage. But
Yeah, I would feel that because it's radiant.
yeah, and with Sasto, since it is a fail, you take the full damage of. Oh,
What the fuck was that noise?
Oh no.
what is your HP currently?
I'm afraid to say so. But it's 32.
You take 31 damage.
Alright.
Radiant damage.
I have to do this. Soundboarding coming.
Is Alex taking damage from this also?
Let's see. No, she doesn't take the damage.
So, if I may, for a second, Rune. So, upon taking this holy damage, Draxon, of course, is probably screaming in pain. And yeah, as the party looks over to him, rather than looking human, he starts looking like this. I post the image in Blade Flood of Louisiana, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, as all of you would end up kind of slightly avert your gaze, aside from on your hand, you do end up suffering some burns along your wings. Thankfully, it's
That's
not severe, but
it's fine. She still holds on to Alex.
yeah. And as the bright divine light just slowly fades, you see about 4 piles of ash. And you pretty much also end up actually finding about 4 pistols, and one that does seem to be a bit of an interesting find is a long silver sword with a silvery barbed handle.
I'll sort of pick it up and take a look at it. I'd like to do an Arcana check on it.
Okay.
I can identify it straight up.
Okay, he's gonna hold it out for her to look at then.
Alright. She is feeling very weak. Her familiar will land on your arm and reach one of his foots out to touch it, and I will cast Identify through it.
Is this cast by using a spell slot or ritual?
Yeah, spell slot. It's fine.
It is the Crimson Rose sword, belong to a man that of Louise.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm. Right. We would
have
share.
that
But as you continue to identify this, you're sensing multiple fragments within this sword.
Multiple fragments.
Hey, subieron el torneo o de ayer, subieron el torneo.
Multiple
Is it
fragments
a
of souls, or like what are the fragments?
Rune, I'm gonna send you a question.
Go ahead.
Just answer it in DMs, please.
Are the fragments of souls or fragments of like some other power? What are these fragments?
You don't know.
Okay,
is it,
can't tell. Well, she will share all of that.
um is it two hand? Is it what kind of sword is it?
It
A
is a
long
long
sword?
sword. It's a long sword.
Longsword.
Would would it react to the eldritch energy running up and down Alistair's body?
No.
And you said there's 4 silver guns.
4 firearms.
On a firearm.
Alistair will tuck the sword onto his back. Could you show that? Could you put that sword on my sheet, please? For the time being.
Wait, is combat over?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't even notice.
your girlfriend threw a freaking holy grenade and burned everybody.
And we didn't even get to use. We didn't even get to do the meme.
I didn't even notice. I was
Oh.
like, oh, there's probably more shit happening when I hear about adding a sortie sheet. I'm like, wait, is it open?
Is this item in your made homebrew, Rune?
But I didn't really have the time to like add it because of D&D being D&D Beyond. But it's in my notes, so it is a plus to longsword.
Okay.
But you'll end up having to change it to the Crimson Rose ritualistic sword.
So, Brune, no, given my past, would I know this sword?
She's thinking.
Yes. You do recognize the sword, that the one that has felled you in battle.
Yep. Also, Arthur, if you look in the chat, that's what Draxon looks like now.
So
You're just wearing a hood with a scarf over your eyes. Okay.
No, I'm not. No, that's always been the thing, right? But normally, originally, he looks more human.
Cypher's familiar is going to go and touch one of the firearms and identify just to see if they have any special properties.
Seeing that sword, Draxon is gonna say, I know that blade."
Nice.
The firearms that you detect on, they don't really have any special about them.
It's called the Crimson Rose. You said?
The Crimson Rose.
Okay. You can type in its effects from there.
I think she says just a +2.
It's a
plus
+2.
Okay.
For now, what you know is just a +2.
I am going to move my packed weapon over to it. I guess.
Alright. Your pistols are nothing special.
That sword is my killer.
Well, it can help you end. It can help you along with your oath. If I use it alongside you, I guess. Maybe it can have some redeeming qualities now.
Perhaps.
If not, I'll destroy it.
While these two are talking, I'm just gonna rush to Alex.
I feel part of my duty being completed. I feel myself slightly slipping back.
Hang in there.
Like, you rush over to Alex, who's like Cypher's still, clutching onto her. Once you reach over, Cypher, lets her go for you to grab her, and then Cypher falls over.
But with that, y'all, I gotta cut out for the night. I gotta get up extremely early for work tomorrow.
It is completely fine.
Alright.
Yeah,
I'll talk to y'all later.
Talk to you.
Peace.
Alistair, as he puts the sword away, and just it's like after he finishes talking to that, he grabs the tiefling girl by the back, by her shirt, and pulls her back up.
Yeah, like it exploded.
You look like you've seen way better days.
I'm really sorry.
That's what it feels like. It's shot with a shotgun. Jump.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I did.
It's not your fault.
Alistair.
Yeah, it is. I shot you.
It's not your fault.
Move it to the side for a second. Alistair is going to remove the bullet. shards.
It's not a bullet shard. It's pellets.
Okay,
It's
he's gonna
pellets.
remove the pellets.
Now everything,
God
everything's going
fucking damn it. Fuck.
Just take her to a doctor.
Do you
That-
really want her to go to the fucking nurse? This was how we used to patch each other up. We weren't joking when we said we never go down over to her.
I mean, actually go to a damn hospital.
We don't have one for 3 fucking hours. And who knows what those things were fucking covered in.
Get the fuck in a car, tend to the wound as best as I can. I'll drive us to fucking New Orleans, and we're gonna get her to a damn hospital.
Easy enough. He actually picks up Cypher and throws her over his shoulder. You're coming too.
She can't really fight. She's at 1 hit point.
The rush to the hospital commences in the cars.
Yeah.
And-
No, more
Oh,
like
we only need
walking
one.
in the car.
Because
Sure.
Alistair lives
I'll
maybe 2
drive.
hours.
I'll drive. You three stay back there. You tend to them. I'll drive.
That's
Uh,
fine. By the way, I have a +6 to medicine if you want me to try something.
It's gonna be a high DC.
Motherfucker. Let's see.
You know you're going to have like friends and for the game trying.
No! Pretend I don't roll that. Don't even comment.
uh,
Alright, well,
I can let you re-roll it if you want.
Yeah, as the
Fine.
three of you.
Let's see. That we're still not talking about it. As the 3 of us do what?
We're not gonna
Oh.
talk about it.
We're
Wait,
not.
Cypher
talk about
Familiar is going to scoop up those firearms and just kind of, drag them
What
along.
is it?
Mhm.
Not paying attention. What did you roll?
Oh, he rolled a
Nothing
13.
good.
It was a-
That's not gonna cut it.
No, it's not. He's just putting bandages on top of bandages right now. Just ripping. He's just staunching the bleeding. That's all he's doing. He's just staunching bleeding on both of them. He's trying to multitask. He's trying his best. If it was one person, he would have been just fine. But we have 2 bleeding bitches.
Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
You know, and Cypher's gonna we could see if Willow could help.
Shut up. Willow's the one who got us into this mess. Now hush.
Yeah,
Okay,
her-
okay. I'll stay you're shoving the cars too much.
I'm sorry, Claws. I'm sorry, my Claws. He gentles his grip on her.
yeah. I don't know if you're gonna let this possible, but Cypher's Familiar is going to kind of push the firearms together, and then she's gonna snap it into its pocket dimension with the firearms.
Can I do that?
I'm asking if she'll let me do that.
Yes.
Okay, because those are pretty much evidence right there. So
As the three of you drive away with our third one that's driving the car. You guys slowly make your way into the city of New Orleans. Which I'm gonna have to look this up again.
It was the New Orleans or Columbia, and Rune said she
It's
was going
Louisiana. If you guys are
for
going
actual
to
city.
if you're going to New Orleans,
we're basically trying to get to the nearest full hospital.
Yeah.
So however far that would.
And I'm the one that's driving in a really fast state, but
oh
also
yeah, you wouldn't be able to make it there within an hour. in the 30
Yeah.
minutes since you're putting the pedal to the metal right now.
Just flooring it as much as I can while also remembering how to drive.
I just, I just imagine it's such a bumpy ride that freaking Cypher, as a stop sign hits, a Cypher gets thrown forward, knocks her head against the wall, against the seat, and just passes it completely out.
Oh yeah, she's out of it. Like, yeah, I won't even argue that.
I'm gonna let you guys
Rest,
roleplay her, but
I
as
won't say she's completely knocked out. I'm going to say that it makes her really loopy, almost like
you're
she's.
on one hit point. Girl, you're on one hit point. That's enough to kill you at this point. Just flat out, BAM! Even hitting your head on the window is going to kill you at this point.
You can hear her slumber. What?
He flicks her on the side of the head. Just
You
go
can
back to
hear her
sleep.
whimpering.
It's just he hopes just flicking her will make her fall asleep. At this rate. He doesn't want to hear anything about Willow right now. We have bigger fish to fry.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I've been wanting to do that for a while now. Alex, how bad is it? Better yet.
and
Better yet.
she lifts her hand up to cover her mouth, and as she pulls it away, you end up seeing like blood on her hand.
Right. I knew I should have become a healing warlock instead of just a regular one. Sorry, hon. I have no. I mean, I should have used some of
It's not the
my other
goddamn
spells.
fucking fault. Stop blaming yourself.
I'm gonna use this time to take a short rest since we're doing a drive.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, you guys since Arthur is pedaling into the middle, you guys do end up eventually, by the time it hits about an hour, you guys do end up making your way into the city, bustling big city of New Orleans. And again, Arthur does not know how to drive properly.
I'm trying my best.
Who are you talking to? Are you fucking losing your mind?
Yes.
The voices in his head.
That's all I could think of saying. It's like, dude,
The PTSD is kicking in.
I think so. Yeah.
So, yeah, there's you do end up kind of jerking onto the car, pretty much the brakes, as you pretty much jerk yourself all the way around on the left corner, around a corner of a building, as you do end up making your way towards the direction towards the hospital. As you end up making another turn, you do end up making your way towards the back entrance of New Haven Hospital.
Alistair will dial up the hospital and tell them they have two gurneys ready.
And, And you end up being told that they'll come down in about 5 or 10 minutes tops.
We have gunshot wounds. 5-10 minutes is not gonna cut it.
Okay, Pearl. No, never mind. Uh, five
Oh,
minutes
he
then.
will. Okay.
5 minutes.
Just as we're getting there, as we're still heading there.
Mm-hmm. Again, the
You, I'm sorry. They do not want to deal with. They do not want to deal with Arthur right now. Yes, yeah, they do not want to deal with Arthur right now. He still has a loaded shotgun. Alistair is just going. Alistair is going to let Arthur deal with it as he carries them into the ER. If it comes down to it, Arthur has Alistair has no fucks to give. He will carry both girls to the ER while Arthur starts blowing out brains.
Lord.
okay. Um, yeah, by the
It's the
time you
session where Alistair and Arthur see eye to eye. Who would have thunk?
as uh as you guys by the time you make it there, you'll see two nurses with two gurneys at the front, just waiting for you.
Alistair immediately grabs both girls gently, one in each. Oh, he's holding Alex gently, bridal style, and he just has frickin' Cypher draped over his neck. He gently places Alex down and lets the nurses adjust her. And then he just flops fucking Cypher down on the bed on the other gurney, not even giving two shits.
Wow.
While while Arthur goes to go park.
And as you see two nurses bring in Cypher and Alex, and as you see them but walk out of view, and by the time you end up turn around to regroup with Arthur, who's parking in an empty parking spot, I'm gonna let you guys roleplay for a little bit before I end it.
Arthur Arthur starts tapping his foot impatient. I mean, Alistair starts tapping his foot impatiently. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, the girls are waiting. Or at least the girl that matters is waiting.
Wow.
He doesn't know you, nor so he couldn't care less about you.
Uh-huh. I mean,
All
doesn't
he,
he? This is. I will say this is the person who is really used her body as a shield to protect your sister.
again, he doesn't know you. His main concerns. Okay, if in their eyes, they would be both men would be worried about her. It's like, thank you for what you did, but don't know who the hell you are. Moving on.
Just the getting us to the hospital has just been the main focus on Arthur. He hasn't thought of anything else.
Mm-mm. Um, what would Alistair and Arthur do right there? Arthur would end up parking the car.
They would rush in, see
Yeah,
what part of the ER she was taken to, and they would more than likely sit outside
just yeah. Arthur,
because
with how stressed he'd get, he'd just go back to the car and just like sit inside of it, just thinking.
Alistair would pace along a door, watching for any more freaks to come by. I say I say freaks meaning the Linnaeus pack.
Um, 10 minutes gone by. 50 minutes. It slowly becomes an hour. Uh, eventually, one of the nurses that you saw that was out there with the gurney. Short brown hair, right green eyes, wearing a blue hospital garbs, and she'll end up walking up to you after walking out the 2 double doors.
Any news? Please let it be good.
They're all right. But when it comes down to the one, Alex, right? She did say her
Tiefling?
name, Alex.
Or,
Um,
or wait, they're both tieflings. The tall, pretty tiefling? Not
not the blue one with the wings. I know.
okay.
She is in stable condition, but when it comes down to it, we did manage to get most of the wounds patched up and whatnot, but she'll end up having to be careful from now on.
Dude.
Because the one that we end up finding out over the x-ray is kind of close to her chest, near her
Wait,
heart.
I think I know someone who could help you.
Um,
You take. Don't just give me just a moment. Alistair would take his phone out and dial a number he thought he would never have to dial. And he begins to ring. And on the other side, a very raspy, draconic voice picks up. Zingale, I need to call on a favor.
what of it?
Can you get Adrian over to my location? The lady who gives him those blue suckers has some shotgun pellet in her, near her heart, in her chest. Could you get him to teleport it out of her?
Um, as you end up hearing like a small moment of silence before you end up hearing Singel speak up again. Uh, okay, I don't know how the hell my child he is, but he already did it.
Holy shit. Your child is scary, and I'll send you the deposit for your troubles by the end of the week.
And with that, your phone gets hung up.
Goes quiet. And he turns to Alistair returns to the nurse. Well, I think you should go check
I mean, chaos is
those X-rays one more time. You'll find out there's not a single pellet left in her.
no chaos. Chaos. Siempre.
Alright, I would end up saying that in 5 minutes, it would be best to go check up on her. I can be able to show you the rooms.
I'm good. Just we'll wait. Just all due respect. Just we just need to stay away until she wakes up. Same with the other one.
She's also alright. Just she'll end up having some degree burns.
Wait, nosotros estamos hablando de.
There's nothing that
No, no,
will admit,
chaos. Yo estoy hablando de
and
chaos,
some
okay?
grafting might not fix.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. for the update. And with that, Alistair will walk out of the hospital.
Chaos, like chaos, great.
And he would walk to the car and knock on the window,
Chaos.
trying to get Arthur's attention.
I'll let you guys roleplay.
Arthur? Arthur?
Well, just opens the door slowly, and like
Well,
you could see that Arthur's kind of been mad with himself because of having shot Alex.
well, there's two pieces of good news. The the surgeons were able to remove all but one of those shotgun pellets, from Alex. The last one that was closest to her heart was removed by none other than that little shit Adrian.
That has a killer over it.
You don't want to see
Do
how
what
that
you
is.
do what you will with that information. It's like they're both stable for at the moment. Just let's wait for them to wake up. Just remain patient. Because she can't give us consent to come in, since neither of us are actually related to her. Well, she's unconscious. Hospitals be stupid like that. So you want to come in with me?
I don't know. I'm just.
I think the first person she wants to see is you.
I don't
Now, we can get a beer later, okay?
Yeah. I guess.
I want her to stay here at least for a whole night. You know, they're gonna force her to do what she's been supposed to do.
Yeah.
Then I really don't care what Cypher does. She can fly back. Blood Moon for all I care. And then after our drink, we can talk about, since we're here in Nola. See if we can find it. You can find any leads to get this off your mind while we wait to take her home. And I'm guessing that both the boys would go back in inside the hospital.
Yeah.
Smells like sterile rug and just death. I'm sorry, hospitals smell really freaking weird. Yeah.
I'm going to say for Cypher, but even though she's out of it and everything, she clutches onto that necklace, and if anyone tries to remove it or even attempts to, she just unconsciously lashes out at them.
Yeah.
Says the girl with 1 HP. All they'd have to
Yep.
do is smack her upside the forehead and
Wait.
she's dead.
Hey. Roll perception check, both of you.
Both of us? Okay.
Is this hearing
16.
smell based?
Perception. And both of that. Yeah.
16.
16.
18.
Both of you do make your way inside as the same nurse that pretty much that you had talked to before directs you to a waiting room that's close to where Alex and Cypher are. So you'll be able to walk in there in time from the waiting room. As you end up sitting there in the living room, in the waiting room, as for like a couple minutes, maybe more, both of you would immediately recognize that familiar pieces of clothing as they slip past a couple of the hospital workers into the room that they're currently staying in. Um, for you, Arthur, though,
Hmm.
it's none other than Jericho.
Oh boy. Uh,
Okay. Do we need to be worried?
no, it's Jericho.
Good.
The only one that's worried is me, because I
You're fine. How how would you know that the jackass was going to use dimensional magic? I mean, if you don't know it, don't use it. I mean, if you don't know it, don't trust it. Yeah, I should. If I would have known it was actual magic, I would have counterspelled it. But I've never seen a spell like that before. Seriously, I've never seen like a spell like that before. That was out of character to you, Rune.
Mm-hmm.
Was that a third level spell, by the way?
No, this is where you might be pissed off at me. It's
I want you to send me that spell in DMs.
I have to do it later.
Okay, but I am going to remind you, I'm not letting this go because I see I snatched.
um, for a brief moment, um, both of you would end up sitting there. You would end up seeing Jericho back out into the living room, kind of stomping his way towards you. Before he decided to rip at Arthur's shirt.
Alistair,
no, don't,
you want
Jericho. Um, I imagine you're really, really mad at me.
He'll end up letting go of your shirt. As Alistair, you would end up noticing his eyes are just showing that saltwater crocodile eyes, but you do notice that it just turned from that usual calm color to that dark, angry, crimson color.
Alistair's eyes turn gold and silver in response. Get a hold of yourself. This just helps nothing. You hurt him. Alex is gonna be when Alex wakes up. She's gonna put a bullet through your head. We didn't know this dump that jackass had warping magic. Okay? No one was ready for it. And they had Alex cornered. 4 of them. What the hell were we supposed to do? Let them hurt Alex again?
He'll end
We
up,
did what we had to do.
he'll end up kind of look away, staying quiet for a bit.
Swear to God.
You're right.
At least we can agree on something.
Sorry. Got the you're the best of me.
It's fine. Now that you're back in your right state of mind, there was no time to let you know what happened. I know as shitty as it sounds. How do you think Arthur feels right now? I mean, he's absolutely head over heels for that woman. And you and I feel the same way about her as well. We're her brothers. Fighting with her man is going to bring her nothing but more pain. So sit your ass down like the rest of us and be a gentleman. I know it's real rich coming from me.
Look,
My ass on that chair.
I understand the hate towards me from Jericho from this. I know.
He's not mad at you. He's mad because he wasn't there to stop it himself. There's a difference. If he wouldn't have kept his damn distance, he could have been there to help. So if he should be mad at anyone, he should be mad at himself.
What? And he'll reach into his jacket pocket and he'll slowly pull out this silverish tin syringe. And you would end up seeing um a label on it called recovery serum.
Wait. That stuff actually works? I, I heard, I heard there was a medicine that could temporarily subdue us, but to actually see one? Where have you been getting this?
Ben, did you end up hearing what I just said?
No.
No.
Recovery serum.
Yeah. And that's when Alistair asked, "Where did you get this?" Because it was silver in color.
That's not what you think. I ended up trying it on myself with 2 different ones, and it's not like that effect.
So it temporarily just subdues the beast from raging.
Yes, but I did take a close look on it, and it does remind me of my sister's ointment. She always ended up calling it recovery ointment.
We should use that on me not that long ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait a second. And he'll put back the vial, and he'll end up taking off his military backpack, and he'll place it in the waiting chair. And as he reaches in, he'll pull out that very familiar cylinder container, but it is a bit of a bigger version of it. As a big size glass jar. And he'll end up holding it to you both. This might help, but I did make it myself not too long ago. About a week, tops. This is a bit more advanced version of it.
Alistair would take it into his hands. Oh, we'll put it along. We'll keep it off just in case.
No. Use it on my sister. Get her at the hospital. Some of your winged friend.
Yeah, once we're able to go in, we can use it on her. And she's staying the day tonight, and at least all of tomorrow night here. It's her fault she wasn't rested. I mean, this is if anyone lets her take a rest. If she's not doing something to herself, other people are doing it to her.
She is resting when I was in there.
Alright, I'll make sure she gets this put on her when she wakes up.
Again, when it comes down to it, it's the more advanced type, so they'll heal any other injury, including any day or week old. Heck, even a year old.
Good. Then it looks like a little bit will go a long way.
But that said, he'll end up looking towards Arthur for. He'll clasp his hand on his shoulder for walking away. About a minute or two, the two of you would end up being called in by a different nurse, letting you know that you'll be able to visit for as long as you want.
And as soon as the nurse leaves, Alistair will take the ointment, will rub his hand, will take out the ointment, rub his hands in it, and he'll raise the gown up over. It's like he would lower it down or whatever to bear Alex's chest as he rubs the ointment all across his hands, and he'll begin to apply it, pouring magical energy through it to activate it.
As you're doing that, I'm just gonna sit next to Alex and just. There's clear guilt in my face of having shot her still. As
It
I
shouldn't take.
look at her and just kind of just put my hand on her shoulder a bit in her hand. Hey, you alright? Outside of the obvious.
It's let me say that, and with uh, also make a dex save.
Who?
You
Who? Oh, right.
with a disadvantage.
Save with disadvantage. Okay. Go ahead, right?
That's an 18.
So close, but so far.
Me saving?
No, you get kicked in the balls. as the ointment you apply on finally kicks in as you see the wounds start to heal up. But as you do that, you feel a foot against your crotch, hitting you
Uh,
pretty hard to where it does not shine. As you kind of just fall over.
what was the DC?
19.
Why so high?
Uh,
Yeah, that would have been. I, I'm questioning it, but okay.
no, I just wanted to
Well,
hit for hilarity's sakes.
I
Okay.
think that fits
Okay.
perfectly.
No, she didn't roll to hit. She just said it just because she wanted to smile and laugh at me. Alistair, as he goes down, would grab onto her leg and catch himself on the bed rail as he brought himself up, brings himself back up. Well, Alex, this ain't the first time you nutshotted me. I mean,
Uh,
nutshot,
yeah,
and it won't be the last.
yeah,
Well, Jesus Christ,
yeah, you would end
can
up
I have
seeing,
children one day?
and you would end up seeing, Alex pretty much sitting up, still on the bed, just like looking a bit groggy.
Alistair would rub a dab of ointment on himself, just along his cheek, activating it so it'd go through his own body. Because the thing about her, she's learned to kick. This woman's used to wearing fucking steel toe boots. It fucking hurts when she kicks, even without her boots on nowadays. And he'd flip Alex off as he goes over to the tiefling. And this time, he is going to activate it, but he's going to use a small stainless steel tool to apply it from a safe distance away.
Alright, I am gonna roll this. You get 10 hit points back, Sass.
You put the jar away
And
put it into a
for
backpack.
Alex, though, she's back to full health.
Cool.
No
So,
permanent injuries, so.
what is this? What's the healing status on this, and how many uses?
um, 5
You
uses.
know what? Okay, so we have 3 left.
Hmm?
No, wait. We have we have yeah. Let's we have 3 left because we used one on Alex and we used one on Cipher.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Well, it's good to see you alive. Both of you, lie back down before the before I push that damn buzzer to bring the nurses in.
I am fucking laying down.
I was says the woman when I was standing next to your chest still somehow kicked me in the balls. You can't tell me that was not intentional. Now, talk your boyfriend off. Talk your boyfriend off his ledge. Now, will you?
I'm on no ledge, all right? Just.
Well, you're the one blaming yourself for something that wasn't your fault. So now
It
you get to hear
still
it from
is. I
Alex.
still shot him. By accident or by on purpose, I still did. So.
Oh, for the love of Christ, don't blame yourself, otherwise you will not get a treat.
I know you all about.
Still, it's not your fault. Yeah, no, unless I stayed calm.
I guess it's just a past coming on with me with this. Oh, swamp us. I don't want to lose any more.
You're not gonna lose me, and that's one thing.
Just understanding that. So it's just difficult to think with it. But I'm just sorry. All right. I don't expect you to understand with things I've got to do. I, war is a hell of a problem. It's a hell of a life to live in. To see everyone you cared about just be gone in a blink of an eye. Half of them because it was my fault.
Alex went up, gently placing her hand on
I just
Arthur's cheek.
don't want to hurt anyone, anyone I care about. Even if it was on hits, which it was. So I could control if I still hurt you. And that is something I did not have. I did want to end up being the reason someone's in a gurney. Me having been the one that pulled the trigger out of anger. See you hurt in the grasp, and I not know what they were capable of, and then taking advantage of it, causing me to inflict pain on you is something I won't forget. I understand it was an accident. I understand they used my own shot to attack you. I'm still sorry for having hurt you. That's me being serious. I've seen so much pain. I have gone through so many things. I didn't want this. I didn't want anyone else close to me getting hurt anymore. The whole damn reason I took this job was to protect people, to keep people safe, to find the truth, to help bring things to light. What's the point? What's gonna happen is the person I'm trying to protect ends up getting shot because of that. If it ends up being in this position again, I don't know what I'd do. I don't even know if I'd be myself anymore. I don't even know if I'd be able to contain myself and where I'd go and what my mind would make me do.
Oh, that's not. It's never your fault, and it comes down to people end up using anything they can just to break people down. Again, I know the risk, and when it comes down to it, I'll still end up coming back and go ahead and haunt their fucking ass just so they can go to 9 hills for it. And hell, if you end up deciding to blame yourself for everything, I would end up telling you to shut the fuck up. Because what you did back there, it made me fall for you even harder.
That reminds me. When we get back, I'm cleaning your damn wall up for you.
I'm not gonna go back to the house anymore anyway.
Oh, we're gonna start abroad. Finally.
I might as well get back into fucking investigating shit. Bet you might as well go after the motherfuckers that didn't do this.
I'm saying for right now, you might as well keep that place until the assignment's over. Right now, Arthur is on contract. It needs to see that through. Because all in all, he might lose his license if he don't pull this off. So, after all this is done, then you can move on. And when this is all finally done, and I get the closure I need, I'm gone as well. Just take Grandpa, Iron, and his father, if he's still alive, out of this damn hellhole, never look back. I mean, we're gonna have to kick Jericho in the ass. They get him to start moving along.
Yeah.
We all, the five of us, it's like the seven, eight of us, just need to get the hell out of here, this town, and never look back. If you are right, Arthur, we need to get the fuck out of there. Everybody.
No, so I did not down yes at all. Especially when it comes down to it. Um, she'll kind of, goes ahead and, she goes to grab at her horn. All of a sudden, she twists it off. And as she lifts up this part of her horn, you do end up realizing she has a metal bit right inside of her horn. And she goes to reaches something inside, and she pulls out this military camo covered key. Before she goes ahead and twists the piece of her horn back on.
That looks like it hurts. Arthur, how you taking that? She just twisted her horn off.
There's clearly a sign of shock on his face and not of a good one.
Look, I did end up doing a little bit of shit to my body, so don't ask. But
It's like Alistair would go to the other horn and just kind of tap the horn to see if it moves, like the other one.
it does not.
Alistair begins to back away. He's behind Arthur now, so he's well out of kicking distance.
Look, I'm not a robot or anything that matter. I only made an modification to my home, just like Bill to put this goddamn key in it.
Sorry, it was just freaky. Like removing one of your own bones.
I hauled it out when I had that fucking case happen 3 or 4 years ago when I got shot. It was blown up anyway.
You make a good point. Prosthetic, then.
This key, again, when it comes down to somebody who had a brother in the military, I did end up picking up a lot of habits. So I do have a safe house in New Orleans.
Hmm. This is
Well, when you get discharged from the hospital in about that and a half, we'll talk about it.
It has all the helpful shit and the information that you need.
We told, I told Jericho he'll going to be staying for at least all the way stay night, all day tomorrow, and tomorrow night.
Right here I noticed I did punch him in the balls. Twice.
Good. You know what? That he deserved it.
So hell lot worse.
I mean, at least I'm not the only one feeling said pain.
The only thing I punched him twice for was that he ended up asking for a niece.
A niece. He was asking you to get pregnant.
That's the reason I told him to hell off and fuck off.
He turns star. It's like Alistair looks between the two of them. Okay, you individually, y'all are intelligent. Together, in this state, with everything going on right now, that's a fucking death warrant being signed. Especially with you getting hurt all the time. Both of you. Learn what a condom is.
Alex went a double row in her eyes.
You used to tell me the same damn thing. How would you? Let me put you this way: you find out you're pregnant and you get shot again in the stomach.
I'm not pregnant. I did not even say that.
I'm just letting you know. You'd be absolutely crazy to get pregnant right now. So I was agreeing with you with what you did to Jericho. Oh, and you don't have your break with you, do you now? Do you?
And with that, I'm gonna end it off.